Hi everyone, welcome to this tutorial where I'll show you how to integrate Pushlytic, a powerful real-time messaging SDK, into your backend or front-end application. With Pushlytic, you can enable personalized real-time interactions that drive engagement and functionality. Whether you're working with mobile apps, IoT devices, or any other connected platform, Pushlytic has you covered. We'll also explore how setting up an automation workflow with Pushlytic to handle dynamic actions like sending system performance updates, triggering maintenance alerts, or delivering personalized marketing messages. Let's dive in. To get started, we'll log into our Pushlytic account and create a new application. For this tutorial, we'll be creating a food delivery app. To demonstrate real-time messaging, we'll push delivery tracking status updates to our customers. But you can apply these same principles to any application that needs real-time updates. On the dashboard, let's go to the Applications page and then press the Create Application button. For the name, we'll call our app Snack Dash, and we'll enter a simple description and press the Create button. After creating the application, you'll see the Overview page. The Overview page provides a snapshot of your application's performance, including key metrics like total messages sent, delivery rates, error rates, and connections over time. This dashboard is your central hub for tracking the impact of your messaging workflows. Let's click on the API Keys tab. This page provides the credentials needed to integrate your application with Pushlytic. You can toggle between test and live modes to securely manage your development and production environments. Use a publishable key for client-side integration and a secret key for server-side integration. Next, I'll walk you through the food delivery demo app I've already built. In our app, users already have items in their cart. When they click the order button, we want to trigger real-time updates that will power their order delivery tracking page. I'll explain how I've integrated the Pushlytic SDK into the app. Then we'll set up an automated workflow in our dashboard to send delivery status updates to users right after they place an order. This showcases how real-time messaging can enhance user engagement, whether it's tracking a delivery, monitoring a system status, or any other real-time events. Next, let's copy our API key from the dashboard. We'll hop into Xcode, and I can show you how easy it is to integrate Pushlytic into an app. For iOS, all you need to do is add our SDK through Swift Package Manager, import Pushlytic into your project, and initialize it with just 2 lines of code. First, we set our delegate to handle incoming messages and configure the SDK with the API key from the dashboard. It's that straightforward to start receiving real-time updates for your users. Let me explain how to establish a connection with Pushlytic. You can simply use the SDK to call the OpenStream function to create a connection. When calling OpenStream, you can optionally pass in metadata about your user or application, like their name, email, or any custom attributes. This metadata is then accessible through our API or workflows, making it useful for segmentation and personalization. In our demo, we're passing in basic user information like first name and last name and device details, but you can include any data that's relevant to your use case. Remember, when a user places an order, we want to inform Pushlytic so we can trigger our delivery tracking updates. Over in our cart view, we can do this by using the SDK to call send custom event, a simple method that lets us notify Pushlytic when specific events happen in our app. In this case, we're sending an order initiated event along with the number of items in the cart. Later, we'll set up a workflow that listens for this event and pushes real-time delivery status updates back to the user. Let's head back to the dashboard to create a workflow to handle our delivery updates. I'll head to Workflows and press Create Workflow. And I'll give this a name, Delivery Tracking, and let's connect it to our application. And press Create Workflow. We'll start by dragging the connection established trigger node onto the canvas. This ensures that our workflow starts when a user connects to Pushlytic. Next, we'll add a custom event action node and connect it to our trigger. In our configuration, we'll set the event name to order initiated, which should match the event name specified in our app. Finally, we'll add the send message node and configure it with our delivery tracking JSON, which I've already created. We'll head into the configuration, and I'll copy in the JSON. In our JSON object, we're combining static delivery data with dynamic user information using Pushlytic variable substitution. We'll include the customer's name and email, which we pass into our connection metadata, along with a dummy delivery status, driver details, order information, and even their membership status. Notice how we use double curly braces with a dot and the metadata key of first name to dynamically insert the user's information that we provided when opening the connection. The last step is simply to save our workflow and publish it. And that's it. Now that our workflow is published, let's do some final housekeeping to handle incoming messages in our app. Back in Xcode, we've defined a message model that matches the JSON structure we're sending from our workflow. When Pushlytic receives a message through our did receive message listener, we'll parse the message into our message struct, making it easy to display the delivery updates in our UI. Now, I've already created the UI to display this information, so once we parse the message and launch our view, we should see our tracking details. Let's do one final demo. We've launched our app and already opened a connection. Let's go to our cart and press the order button. As you can see, Pushlytic successfully sent our delivery tracking details and dynamically showed our users' information. You can follow this example to implement real-time updates in your own applications, whether it's tracking deliveries, sending system updates, or any other notifications your users need to stay engaged. Thanks.